What's up, you guys? I am back with another quick clip of current affairs. So, I really want to come and quickly discuss this craziness that happened down in Texas. Two Texas, I'm gonna do them like they do us. They're grown men. Um, Thought that they were going to go ahead on, learn how to become militarized and go and take over a Caribbean island. And what I was funny is that the news didn't want to say which island. They just wanted to say a Caribbean island. Caribbean island. They didn't want to say two white boys tried to take over Haiti. So let's read the article from justice.gov. So, Plano, Texas. North Texas men indicted in the Eastern District of Texas for an international unaliving and kidnapping scheme. Two North Texas men have been charged in relation to a plot that included invading an island off Haiti, murdering the men on the island, and using the women and children as sex slaves, announced the U.S. Attorney J.R. Combs. Gavin Rivers Weisenberg, age 21, of Allen, and Tanner Christopher Thomas, age 20, of Argyle, were named in a two-count indictment returned by a federal grand jury in the Eastern District of Texas, charging them with the conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country and production of child P. Information presented in court indicates that between August 2024 and July 2025, Weisenberg and Thomas are alleged to have conspired to recruit and lead an unlawful expeditionary force to the island of Gonave, which is part of the Republic of Haiti, for the purpose of carrying out their R fantasies. Weisenberg and Thomas plan to purchase a sailboat, y'all, firearms, and ammunition, then recruit members of Washington, D.C. area homeless population to serve as a mercenary force as they invaded Gonave Island and staged a coup d'etat. Weisenberg and Thomas intended to murder all of the men on the island so that they could turn all of the women and children into their sex slaves. Weisenberg and Thomas undertook numerous overt acts in furtherance of their invasion plan, including making operational and logistical plans, learning Haitian Creole language. Oh, so they did learn the language. Okay. Recruiting others to join the invasion plan, and researching and enrolling in schools to acquire skills relevant to the invasion plan. Thomas even enlisted in the U.S. Air Force to acquire military skills relevant to the invasion plan. Weisenberg and Thomas are also charged with production of child P in a related count in the indictment. If convicted of the federal conspiracy to commit murder in a foreign country, Weisenberg and Thomas face up to life in federal prison. If convicted of federal production of child P charges, both face at least 15 years and up to 30 years in federal prison. This case is being investigated by the FBI, U.S. Air Force of Special Investigations, and Salina Police Department. The case is being prosecuted by Assistant U.S. Attorney Ryan Locker. A grand jury indictment is not evidence of guilt. All defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in the court of law. But they look guilty, so they're guilty. But these two, they look like what they're being accused of. I'm sorry, they do. And I think there's going to be more people like this out there who think that they want this to go back. I have been on one mentally ever since I've seen clips of Antebellum. That's a movie with Janelle Monáe where modern day white folks kidnap successful black people and turn them into slaves, bring her back to slavery. So it's just crazy how these young folks, these are young people. They're less than half my age, and they think it would, like, this is just gonna work. this is where we're going to, where they think they can go and take over an island. They think they have the money, the resources, and they think that they have the gonads large enough to take on Haiti. Haiti is technically a third world country, but it's rich in resources. That is why Haiti, believe it or not, is a very resource rich country. It's just that the United States and France have structured them, and let's face it, they have structured them in a way where they'll always be failing. And I think it's punishment. It's punishment that they were the first like black nation to like successfully take their country back from the Europeans, but they weren't able to keep that. So, but I think more so I'm more like I can't but I can believe it. I was gonna say I can't believe. Let me take that lie back. I can't believe. Well, I can believe that there are white folks out there, especially young white folks out there, who are believing in this rhetoric that is being pumped out there so tough that they're like, okay, well, we're just and they're perverts too. They're believing in this so tough that they can just get up. We're gonna train. We're gonna learn. I'm gonna join the military. Because there's we know that there's a bunch of like racists in the military. We know that's what they want. They want you to be like they don't even want people of color in the military. Or if they do get people of color, you got to make sure that you're willing to take the white side. And I don't mean to make this into a race thing, but it is a race thing, and that's how America is. Unfortunately, as much as we try to live our lives and do our thing, and just be normal, they have always pumped it back to us and made sure that we don't succeed. That's another tangent. But the fact that these little perverts were already producing child pee, allegedly. This is again, it's all alleged, but they look like they did it to me, in my opinion. So y'all be careful out there, because it is. I mean, there's people out there who, I mean, these are young people. My nephew is this age, and he's going to, okay, my nephew is going to school in the Virgin Islands. And I just think, I'm like, what if he wanted to go to school in Haiti? And don't think what do y'all's research on Haiti, the United States, and France. The people may be poor, but it is not a poor country. They just they've been politically structured. So I know that the last president, his life was taken, but Haiti has been politically structured in a way that they're being punished because they were the first country, especially on this hemisphere, to get their freedom. And I mean, they started their kind of like the revolution for us to start revolting in the U.S. We have them to thank as American Black people. I'm not so. I know we have to look out for ourselves here. Us as Black Americans, we do have to look out for ourselves. We have to kind of band together and look out for ourselves. They are our Black brothers and sisters, but just be safe out there, y'all. All I'm saying is be safe.